Inheritance. The royal seneschal has a new event in mind to bring smiles to all the princesses of the realm.
Greetings, my friend. Good to see you. 'Tis good to see you. Very good indeed. As it just so happens, there's a matter of which I require assistance. As you will be aware, another little ladies' day is upon us, and we are celebrating all ladies as princesses, attending to their every need. For this year's celebration, we are planning to distribute replicas of an antique folding fan to participants. Wishing to learn more about said fan, Miss Editha, don't know how to pronounce that, a scion of House Thorn, has taken it upon herself to investigate its origins. Alas, she has ever had a frail constitution and is feeling unwell. For now, she rests at my insistence, but passionate as she is about the ceremony, I worry that she won't stay put. Celebration, not ceremony. Thus would I turn to you for help. In order to take the burden off my lady, who is also a treasured princess this day, might I prevail upon you to assist her with her investigation? I'm truly grateful. Now Miss Editha Alditha should be resting on a bench in the Gold Court, so pray seek her out there. I leave her in your capable hands.
Okay, where is that? Oh. Oh, my apologies. I didn't notice you there. It's been quite some time. You are well, I trust. If you are looking to partake in the festivities, I would be happy to point you in the direction of the royal seneschal. So the royal seneschal sent you? Well, I would be lying if I said I didn't need the help. I'm in a worse way than I had realized. I'm supposed to meet with 2 people as part of my investigation, but loath as I am to admit it, I'm in no condition to be up and about. As you may already know, I'm investigating the origins of an antique folding fan, the very one beside me, which I found in Thorn Manor one day. Curious about the design, which is unseen in Ulda, I turned to the history books and discovered that it is of a style used in the palace during the Thorn Dynasty. Further research revealed that Princess Edvia, my ancestor who gave rise to Little Ladies' Day, once used such a fan in a dance she performed at a royal soiree. It was very beautiful, by all accounts, and I should have liked to see it. Inspired by this discovery, I consulted the royal seneschal, and it was decided that we would make replicas of the fan as gifts for this year's celebration. However, when we showed the fan to the artisan we hired, he declared that, while undeniably designed in the Thorn style, it was crafted much more recently, no more than a few decades at most. This led me to wonder who had this fan made and why. When my mother no longer with us, I went and asked my father, but he claimed to know nothing about it and said no more. Though he married into the family, he is the present head of the House Thorn. If even he does not know, then I have to seek answers elsewhere. Additionally, if we learned how the fan was used during Princess Edvia's time, I thought that we could share the knowledge during the celebration. Thus did I arrange to meet with people who are versed in the history of our family. As I am now, however, I can scarcely stand without feeling faint. I'm sorry to impose, but might I trouble you to attend the appointments in my stead? I am in your debt. Now, you will want to take the fan with you. Please show it when you meet the individuals in question. One is a reporter from the Mithril Eye who will be at Arzaneth Ossuary, and the other is a historian who will be at the Quicksand. Alright, let's go take this fan to people. Grizzled historian.
Can I help you with something? I'm actually supposed to meet someone here, but she appears to be late. Here you go, buddy. Oh, so you come on Miss Alditha's behalf, and this is the fan she wished me to inspect. Indeed, it is of a style hailing from the Thorn dynasty. It is said that Princess Edvia carried such a fan when she attended functions. In those days, it was considered meat for noble women to cover their faces. What does considered meat mean? To which end they carried folding fans on their person. But as the legend of the lost lady would attest, Princess Edvia didn't concern herself with social norms, and at a royal soiree, far from using her fan to cover her face, she used it to perform an impromptu dance. The Sultan and his retinue of seneschals looked on aghast, but the guests were captivated by her performance and erupted into rapturous applause when she finished. That dance came to be known as the Little Lady's Dance, and it is said to have been passed down through the women of House Thorn. The fan you hold, I suspect, was crafted for that very purpose. Curious, though, as a daughter of House Thorn, it seems to me that Miss Editha should be aware of this legacy. In any case, I hope I was able to be of some help to her. Pray pass along my regards.
Thanks, sir. Okay, bye. Alright. Where could Editha be? Can I help you? Here you go. This fan, Editha sent you, I take it? Very well, then I'll tell you what I know. When Editha reached out about an antique fan she found, I was instantly reminded of a familiar one that I saw long ago. By her description alone, I couldn't be certain, but to see it here and now, there's no doubt in my mind. This fan once belonged to Editha's mother, Claudia. She was still half a girl at the time. Half a girl? You can be half a girl? I've never heard that phrase before. I know she's meaning like a kid, but like, I don't. 15 summers old, perhaps. Yeah, there you go. When I interviewed her for a Little Ladies' Day article. That day, she had this very fan with her. She was out of sorts, though, and begged to sit down and rest. As tired as she looked, I decided to cut the interview short and ended up writing about something else. I must say, I find it a little strange that Editha should ask me about the fan. It belonged to her mother, after all. Surely she should know about it. I don't know about that. Okay. Ah, so you returned. Thank you for attending the appointments in my stead. So, did you learn aught of interest? Sure. Let's go. Oh, what fell? What? The fan was my mother's? And it was used to perform the Little Ladies' Day dance. The Little Ladies' Dance. A dance passed down through the women of our line? Forgive me, but I'm not sure what to think. I never knew about any of this. About neither the fan nor the dance. Why didn't my mother share the tradition with me? Maybe she didn't have the chance. Yes, I feel that is the only plausible explanation. My mother succumbed to illness when I was little. Even if she had wished to pass on the tradition, she never had the chance to do so. Be that as it may, my father must have known something. I know not why he claimed otherwise and feigned ignorance about the fan, nor do I expect that he would willingly talk. Still, I want to know. About the dance and about my mother. I'm sorry to impose yet again, adventurer, but won't you help me find the answers? This means a lot to me. Thank you. Now then, if my mother appeared at Little Ladies' Day with her fan, it seems likely that she performed the dance there. on the assumption, I propose we look for those who knew my mother around when she was involved in the festival. For this, wealthy, middle-aged folk seem to be a likely place to start. Chances are they had at least crossed paths with her in social circles. To that end, could you please try approaching affluent-looking individuals at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange and Eshtames? I don't know. Eshtames? Aesthetics. I shall await you here.
I'm wondering if everyone who ever gets to know the dance and gets to know and like has the fan gets sick, because her mom got sick and on Little Ladies Day. Oh my god, her hands are clipping into it. Ma'am, are your hands okay? She has no hands. Willowy noblewoman.
What's that? Do I know Claudia Thorne? And the dance she used to perform? May I ask who is asking?
Her daughter.
Goodness me, to think Editha had no idea. I was good friends with her mother, I'm proud to say, and would be glad to share what I know. She was quite frail, was Claudia, and constantly took ill. As a result, she seldom attended social functions and certainly never performed a little ladies' dance in them. She did, however, show it to me in private, and I considered myself blessed. It was so beautiful. They were roommates. It was beautiful. I begged to learn it from her. She kindly taught me, and she would have dearly loved to teach Editha too, I'm sure. It breaks my heart that she never had the chance. But if Editha is keen to learn the dance, nothing would please me more than to teach it. A poor substitute though I may be for her mother. She awaits at the Gold Court, yes? I shall go and find her there at once.
Aww. Oh, she showed you her special dance in private? They were roommates, chat. Haughty mother. I give her a haughty voice.
A Thorn woman who once danced at the festival. I'm afraid I'm not familiar. Little Ladies' Day has always been a common folks' festival, after all. If anyone here were to know, I dare say it would be the head of the Thorn family. 'Tis under their auspices that the celebrations take place.
Well, bitch, they don't fucking know. Damn. Anyway, sorry. Restless nobleman. Where in the world did she disappear to? Who are you pursuing, sir? Sure? What? Did I ever see the dance performed by Claudia Thorne? As it happens, yes, I did. It was during a Little Ladies' Day celebration many years ago. Claudia was participating for the first time, and I had the honor of being her guide. By the way of thanks for my company, she showed me the dance, flourishing her. Oh, she just shows her dance to, all the people. She's a pansexual queen. Flourishing her fan, she moved with such majestic grace. I was left utterly transfixed. A dance so lovely should be seen by all. Won't you perform it on stage at the festival, I suggested? And to my delight, she agreed with a smile. But no sooner did she finish enrapturing the crowds than she retreated out of sight, and all but collapsed to the ground. It was then that I learned of her frail constitution. Though I hadn't been aware, I felt no less terrible for making her overexert herself. I apologized profusely, begging her not to push herself ever again, and the sad look on her face when she nodded is something I have not forgotten to this day. But look at me prattle on about a complete stranger. My apologies. Now then, I was in the midst of looking for someone, so I shall excuse myself. Wait, who the fuck are you looking for, sir? I'm interested in this. Like, what? Can I help you find someone? Oh.
Oh, there you are. A woman was here just now. She told me she was a friend of my mother's and kindly taught me how to perform the little ladies' dance. It's as beautiful as I imagined it would be, and I cannot thank you enough for finding this person. Now then, were you able to learn aught from anyone else? So my mother once performed the dance for a crowd, but the exertion was too much for her. From what I've seen, the movements may indeed be trying for those with poor health. Those such as myself. Thus did my father choose to keep the dance a secret from me, out of concern for my well-being. Or so I speculate at any rate.
Who the fuck are you? Lady Editha! Thank heavens I found you.
Rodolph? What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Begging your pardons, my lady, but you disappeared from the manor without a word. Both your father and I have been worried sick. But all's well that ends well, and I can see now you are in good hands. Thank you, good madam, for looking after the young mistress once more. I guess I've done this before, I don't remember. Now then, my lady, even as we speak, your father searches for you in the city. If you feel strong enough, let us seek him out together. It would set his mind at ease.
Yes, of course. Thanks to you, I've discovered things I never knew about my family, and I would have you at my side when I meet with my father. Will you come with me? Thank you. Your presence will give me the courage to seek the truth.
Master Forden should be somewhere in the Ruby Road Exchange. Please follow me. Rodolph the red-nosed pure male had a very shiny nose. You're the woman from earlier. I should have guessed you were the one who aided my daughter. I am offended, sir. I said what I said, not realizing you had come at her behest. But what's done is done. Now, allow me to properly introduce myself. Forden Thorn, head of the Thorn family at your service. Wait, was he the dude? Was he the guy that I just talked to who was looking for a girl and I said I wanted to know more about his story? Is he the guy? Oop. I gave him a different voice now. Don't worry about it. Now allow me to properly introduce myself. Forden Thorn, head of the Thorn family at your service.
No more secrets, Father. Why did you hide the truth from me?
I couldn't bring myself to tell you. Even as that fan and the dance hold fond memories of your mother, they are a painful reminder that she is gone. I couldn't bear to lose you as well, so please return the fan and forget about the dance. Oh, sir, this is not the way to go about it.
Father, I understand full well why you feel this way. Were I in your position, I would feel likely the same. But as much as I am touched by your concern, I know about everything now. About Mother, about the fan, and even the dance.
I'm committing it to memory. Claudia? Okay, don't be weird. Lady Editha, that was extraordinary. Where in the world did you learn how to dance so beautifully?
An old friend of Mother's taught me. Despite all these years, she still remembered the entire dance down to the smallest flourish. Mother brought you great joy when she danced for you that day. On coming to understand this, I knew that I wanted you to experience that joy again.
Editha. Like I once apologized to your mother, I must now apologize to you. It was wrong of me to hide the fan and the dance from you, and I hope you find it in your heart to forgive me. If it is your desire to carry on the tradition, then I will not stand in your way.
Thank you. But you know, Father, it is Little Ladies' Day. Rather than an apology, is there not a more appropriate gesture for the occasion?
As you say, my princess. As you say. I, Fortin Thorn, head of the Thorn family, do hereby pledge to serve as your royal seneschal. Your every wish is my command. Except, perhaps, when I judge that you are overexerting yourself. After all, your highness's well-being is my foremost priority.
I shall bear that in mind. Without further ado, then, my first wish is to instruct festival staff in the Little Ladies' Dance, that we might share it with all who participate in the festivities.
If that is your wish, then it is mine as well. On this day, all ladies are princesses, and everyone should by rights inherit the dance passed down in our family.
I have a gift for you, adventurer, as a token of my gratitude. It isn't much, but please accept these instructions for the dance along with the replica of my mother's fan. Now then, there's no time to waste. We must distribute these fans to as many people as possible and share with them the history of the dance. This will be a Little Ladies' Day to remember. Oh yes, it will.
We did it! Seasonal event, quest completed. Her greatest fan! Oh my god. Fucking bop. Why is it not in dance? Maybe because it doesn't loop? Kind of sad that it doesn't loop. I know that's what people's biggest critique was, but we did it! Let's go.